Welcome back to part 7 of the Turok Dinosaur Hunter Let's Play. This is Phil 2 Real here. So where we last left off with the Treetop Village, one of my favorite levels, and then we're going to level 7, the Lost Land, the second to last level in Turok Dinosaur Hunter. This is a bit of, I wouldn't say a bit of a unique level, but it's actually a really unique level because a lot of the enemies, minus these beetles, are relatively new. Like for example, the demons right here, they replace our poachers, the human enemies, and then we're actually going to get into a whole new slew of new enemies. Some of them are going to be in the last level, some of them aren't. But yeah, so these demons, they replace our the poachers. They have spears, they have knives, and then some of them decide to shoot energy blasts out from their groin area, crotch area, whatever you want to call it. I'll let you insert whatever word you want. But the Dimetrodons right here still have machine guns. The raptors now have arm cannons, and then you have the manning plants over there that will come to life when you get close to them to take the goodies they're guarding. So just be careful. You don't have, if they're not moving, they're not shooting at you, they're not going to do anything to you until you get really close. So right here, in this extra special stage, portal, whatever you want to call it, set aside really what I want to call it, but you can snipe the demons off these ledges by turn on the map, and you can use the cursor on the map to kind of aim. There's not really a cursor. Ooh, I was shooting at the dead demon right there. But yeah, so you want to make sure you shoot these demons off the ledges. Every time you kill one, it's going to raise a platform from the water. So make sure you take all of them out. You'll get a path. And luckily, the majority of them cannot see when you're far away. So one advantage, I guess, from them, important for Nintendo 64. But yeah, you take out these demons and everything, and the path will open up. And then at the end of it, we'll get 40 life force and then ultra health. Ultra health is always nice. Keep you nice and healthy. So right here, I paused for a bit. Stuff came up, so I apologize for leaving that in. But moving on, I was checking it right there because, believe it or not, this was like my second or third recording of this level. I actually played through it all the way and realized, like, oh hey, my video is not recording. So yeah, so I'm gonna take out these demons right here with the explosive shells, because we're gonna get explosive shells right here, and we're gonna get explosive shells aplenty in the next part. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna be killing aliens. And aliens will typically take 2 shots. And one of the interesting death animations they have is if you kill them with explosive weapons, they might self-destruct. The majority of them, they'll just fall on their back and die like normal moves. But yeah, so every time you kill one, a pillar in the middle will rise, and you will have to kill all of them to get access to the port off the top. And yeah, so you have to take out all these aliens, and then luckily they give us a lot of explosive ammo to fix that situation. So just be careful when you jump here. There's a bottomless pit. Lost Land is basically just one gigantic bottomless pit at the very beginning, and not so much in the middle, and then again it's a bottomless pit at the end. But yeah, so we'll go through here in that wooden barricade right here. We're going to push this button, it'll lower that wooden barricade, and it'll also raise these pillars right here, which will lead us to a full health. And then to the right there, you get some rockets that you can use to replace any rockets used with a quad missile launcher. There's some grenades and a backpack with the killer plant. I'm not going to go that way. You can jump that way if you want to get there safely, but I'm going to choose to take the more dangerous way to get rockets. The rocket launcher is going to be your go-to weapon for this new enemy type, the Triceratops, which, as long as you strafe, they're not going to hit you. Just keep running around in a circle, keep shooting them with rockets. The rockets are really slow. You're not going to get hit by them as long as you keep on moving. And if you want, use the minigun to take them out, because I believe when they die, you will get minigun ammo and you'll get some rockets out. So that's nice. So there's the minigun ammo, and then we get 4 rockets. And then you get beetles right here. You don't have to hit the switch I'm about to hit at the bottom right here. You can. It leads to some tech armor. It leads to some life force, I believe. That's always nice. And there's also some explosive shells down here. But the real big catch right here is when you kill that Triceratops and raise those platforms right there up. Very careful with the jumping right here. You'll get the the second most powerful weapon in the game, but it's also a weapon that does not have a lot of ammo for it in the game. So the fusion cannon right here is going to be our pre-ultimate boss killing weapon, which is going to be that T-Rex you hear in the background. It's just me, or is it getting louder? It's probably just me. But the T-Rex at the end has a name. It's actually called Thunder. I actually do like that name. It's very plain, but it's very powerful, right? But Thunder, you're going to want to use a fusion cannon to take him out, which we'll talk about that when we get to him. That's an entirely separate matter altogether. But you can take out these plants that are already awake with some grenades. 2 grenades ought to take them out. And they actually sound like mantides from Turok 2, so they probably recycled some sound bits. But this extra level, you get a grenade launcher, but I'm going to choose to use the minigun to take out these demons. And when you kill these demons, they will raise the platforms here in the middle. So you get tech armor there in the middle. There's grenades on the sides, and there's an ultra health right there if you want to get. But I think I already have max health because I'm not able to pick up the 2 health. So I already know, hey, I can't pick up the ultra health, so I'm not going to do it. But I am going to pick up these grenades because grenades are, again, one of my favorite weapons in the game, if not my favorite weapon in the game. It probably is my favorite weapon in the game. Quad rocket launcher is up there, but grenade launcher for sure has a much cooler sound. But we're going to be very careful. We're going to drop down here and get some tech armor. Back down. We're going to go into that little area that I opened up with that switch behind the mountain. So go up here, get your knife ready. There's going to be just beetles here. So if you want to slice them and dice them, feel free. I just tend to avoid most of them. I just climb up the viney wall. And don't worry, they won't attack you while you're climbing up. They're not supposed to. I don't think they will. And there'll be another tech armor here. So in a span of half a minute, we got 50 tech armor, which is very nice. Now we're also going to fight a new enemy type here in a minute. Take out these demons. These aren't the enemy types I'm talking about. But when you get up here at the top, there's a demon lord here, which is basically a much more powerful, much more bullet spongy enemy. So their voice art is a little bit deeper. So there's that. So there's Dimitrodon here. Remember, keep straight. They have machine guns now. And there's more demons here. Stay towards the wall. Those boulders that you see suspended in the sky will fall down. There's a raptor here. These raptors do shoot, so just be careful. There's a demon lord right here. So just be careful. They shoot 2 different projectiles. They shoot the flaming skull projectile that the magicians normally did, and they shoot a red scarlet fireball, which does hurt more. And you might be able to hear me talk as I'm making these jumps because I forgot to turn off my audio again that I'm recording for my voice when I'm wearing my headset. I do like to wear a headset when I'm gaming. But here, I'm just going to rush here. I'm not even going to bother to kill the demon. I'm just going to avoid. As I said, this is like my 2nd or 3rd attempt recording. So we're going to save here, and I'm going to jump cut right here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yes, jump cut. Yeah, because that was one of the areas that did not finish record, so I had to jump cut and re-record. But yeah, so you're going to want to follow this path. Take out these demons. And fight off some dragonflies here. Normally a knife would do the job, which I'm going to use, but assault rifle's not bad either. Anything that's like assault rifle, maybe shotgun with normal shells will take these dragonflies out just nice. I wouldn't recommend using anything other than that. So otherwise you're just wasting very powerful ammo. It's better used on demons or demon lords or Triceratops or main plants that we're about to encounter right here. So we're going to take the grenade launcher, we're going to bait them out, and we're just going to shoot. They will shoot barbs at you, and then they will try to chomp you. So no, don't let them chomp you. Stay far away. All you got to do is just keep on moving, and you can avoid most of the barbs. I believe the barbs are kind of like the equivalent of the villagers' blow dart weapon. So if you just keep strafing, you'll be able to avoid damage and all that. I just realized there's a lot of Triceratops skulls there. As many times as I've played this game in the past, but I digress. So we're going to go back to the right, And I'm making note of that quad missile launcher because I'm going to want to get that. Because I'm thinking right now I've already used rockets. I haven't recovered yet, but I already have full ammo right now for that weapon. But I see it, I want it. So I'm going to collect all these. Hey, that was me. I'll get that raptor back later. I'm about to get that ammo, take out these demons, and then I know there's a demon lord right there. So and I didn't grab it, so I know I have full ammo. So I'm gonna waste some ammo killing this demon lord because again, the quad missile launcher, or rocket launcher, it's by far, it's probably like the second best weapon to take out the remaining two bosses with after you use the fusion cannon for thunder and then the chronoceptor for the campaigner easily. So I'm gonna take out this raptor that decided to take a pot shot at me earlier. Boom, dead. And you don't have to go this way. I'm just choosing to go this way just to clean up the house. And again, poor Triceratops. Triceratops is actually one of my favorite dinosaurs in real life, and it just breaks my heart if we have to actually kill this thing. But again, just keep strafing. The rockets are really slow, and then it'll crush its rider. So I guess the Triceratops gets the last laugh in the end. Nothing to do here. You can get the health, you can get the life force, but there's really nothing here. I'm hopping to see if I can see over the ledge to make sure, but nothing there. So we're gonna go back, and where those life forces were that led to a path down, that's where we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump down, and it's gonna lead us to a very safe landing next to a main plant. So if you go back over here, you get some grenades, just regular grenades. So can't really do nothing with that, but if you need regular shotgun shells, they are there. So now we're gonna go here and hit this checkpoint, and we're gonna take that path up that you saw earlier. So you're gonna want to go this way. So kill this demon lord. I think he took 6 explosive shells. They do take quite a bit more. I think a normal magician takes 5, I believe, if they're direct hits. Just follow around. And something I'll say right now, you could not see these volcanoes sticking out from these, I guess, cliffs. But yeah, so it's really amazing, like with this remaster, like how much clearing up this fog you can see in it. It's both to its detriment and to like seeing what you could not see in the other games because you could not see like beyond. I would say if I was like looking at this as Turok, maybe like 10-15 feet, but like with this you can see it, but then you can also see all the imperfections and everything, which can or cannot be bad depending. Like I like old retro games, so it doesn't really bother me, but some people might be bothered by it. But I overkilled that dragonfly with the explosive shell. What were you thinking, Phil? Don't do that. Do not do that ever again. But I decided to go back because I think I'm forgetting something. But hint, hint, no, I'm not. Maybe I just wanted to go take out this raptor, this demon lord here, but the only thing he's guarding is a full health. So unless you need that full health, you don't really need to take him out. I think Triceratops respawned. I didn't know Triceratops is respawned. But yeah. The only thing here is just ammo and health, I believe, and maybe a backpack. But here I already see that, hey, this is the way I came in. So I'm just going to take out this main plant, just shotgun shells, wasted some grenades, but I had some fun. So we're going to continue. Again, overkill, Phil. What are you doing? Stop it! What are you doing? Anyways, that's like the equivalent of taking like a chainsaw to cut a twig off a tree, in my opinion. I mean, I'm over here just imagining myself taking a chainsaw to like a little twig I want to get off the tree now. Hilarious, I know, right? So, get the grenade launcher right here, get some more ammo. And then this section right here, I actually do not like at all. But we're going to postpone it a little bit because we're gonna jump like maybe a quarter of the way. And to the left right here, you'll see a ledge. And to the ledge right here, you're going to want to jump. And it's going to look like there's another lava pool here, but if you look at it very carefully, you're going to notice that it doesn't bubble on the surface. So it's kind of like a clue like, hey, this isn't really lava and there's a life force right here. And also, why would we hide this pool of lava right here with nothing in it? So when you swim back up, it's a very high swim, so make sure you hold the jump button and press up to swim at double speed. You won't drown easily here. I think you can make it without holding the jump button, but why not? You get through it a lot faster. So up here, This is where we get our 7th Chronoceptor piece. So we're almost there. We almost assembled the full plot MacGuffin ultimate weapon in the game that we only get literally 3 shots with. So you can actually make that jump right there, I think, but I choose not to do it. I forget that, hey, I can actually make that jump to, you know, Phil, stop being a coward. But later on when I do make that jump, I'm going to, I forget I had my mic turned on, and then you start hearing me like hit the panic button. I believe that's right here. Let's see if I'm right. Jump, Phil. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I didn't make it. But it's always funny, like hearing myself talk and everything. My wife's like, "You game funny, like you always talk and stuff." Like I'm like, "I don't," and then now that I'm listening to myself, it actually is kind of funny. Hindsight. I digress. But yeah, if you go up here, you can get a backpack with some normal shotgun shells. And my goodness, that T-Rex is getting louder. It's almost like we're getting closer to the main base. And when you're in lava in Turok 1, you can avoid quite a bit of damage by just jumping and moving forward that way. Because if you stay in the lava for like a second, you take 1 damage. If you jump and you kind of like stay in the air a little bit longer, you kind of take less damage. When the screen flashes with the armor, you do take damage. You just don't take a full point of damage. Excuse me. So just be very careful here. Time your jumps very carefully, because I can tell you, the reason why I hate this is I have a memory where I made it to like the very last pillar that's rising up, and I just missed the jump. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta do this all over again. And remember, with the Nintendo 64, you're doing with that god awful C-pad and stick to aim and everything, and it's not fun. I do have a lot of fond memories of that system, but that controller was god awful. I don't know what kind of crack they were smoking when they made that controller, but I digress. We're almost there. Let's see if I don't repeat myself from like 25 years ago. So, awesome, I didn't. So, I should not be killing this Demon Lord with the assault rifle. I should be using like the pulse rifle or the quad missile launcher, but, it took like almost like 50 bullets to take out that guy. So, we're going to carefully jump across here. We're going to jump here, and then we're going to kill another Demon Lord, I believe. So, I'm going to use these explosive shells. I'm going to be smart and take them out that way. So, we're going to raise some more pillars. Wait for them to go up all the way. And then when you jump across here, a purlin's going to drop when you hit this switch. You can choose not to kill the purlin, but I'm going to say just go ahead and do it, because nothing's worse than having them shoot you while you're jumping from pillar to pillar. I know it sounds like, hey, you should really just kill this guy. And I'm not trying to sell like not killing him, but some people just like to speed run. But up here, we're going to run across our second to last key in this entire game. So it's literally across the path. You can't miss it. However, the last key you can miss very easily. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. It's not until we get to like the fortress part of this level. So there's an enemy type right here in this level that's unique to this level that you can miss. And it's actually one of my favorite enemy types because it's just a very unique enemy. You don't really hear anything like it. And then it's just very unique. So we'll climb up here and I'll show it off in all of its glory. The hideous, the ginormous, the Subterrian worm. I think it's just called Subterrian, but they come out of the ground, as you can see there, and they will spew acid at you. And this area I'm showing you right now is completely optional. You do not have to do it. And the best weapon to use is the grenade launcher, because they give you almost like 20 grenades right there. And I believe it's like 2 grenades or 3 grenades per subterranean. And sometimes you might get lucky and get a few of them in the blast radius. But you have to kill all of them to open the path. And really, this area is just get back ammo, get back tech armor, that sort of thing. And they don't really hurt you that much. So as long as you keep on moving, keep shooting grenades. Excuse me. Shooting grenades or explosive shells, you should be fine. Quad missile launcher might be a little bit of an overkill, but if you want to have fun, why not do it? You're going to get quite a bit of quad missile launchers between now and the end of the game. And also rockets on top of that. So you just drop down here. This is the way we came. And then we're just going to follow the safe ground. There'll be a portal, I believe, to the right. Yeah. And we're going to enter that fortress that's up ahead. And there'll be aliens. There'll be cyborgs. There'll be demons. Yeah, there'll be some demons. There'll be turrets and all. But first, we're going to encounter some aliens. So explosive shells are the way to go. Because there's actually going to be 2 gigantic boxes full of explosive shell ammo. And that is what I would 100% recommend that you use. 100% recommend. So, we're going to do what I'm saying, take these aliens, because they only take 2 explosive shells. They take like almost like a quarter or an eighth of like a minigun ammo to, take out. So, that's going to be what I recommend, because you basically refill all your explosive ammo right here with 2 boxes. Sorry, you do refill all of it. There'll be a raptor up here. There's 2 raptors up here. So 2 explosive shells will take them out. Not just like the one that normally would kill a normal raptor. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my grenade launch to out these demon lords. And demon lords are only gonna be in, I want to say, this level, because after that it's just these things, which are the cyborgs, or I guess the guardian robots. And I'll go off on record right now. These things 100% remind me of the robot bosses in Sub-Zero Mythologies, Mortal Kombat. One of my guilty pleasures to play. I love that game, even though it's a glorious dumpster fire of a game, but I love it to death. But I digress. So we're going to take out these demons. It's really just health and life force here, which you may or may not need. But what we want to do is we want to hit this switch right here. And what you want to do when you hit the switch is you want to make a beeline to this thing right here that lowered. Because that's where our level 8 key is. And right now I'm not beelining, so it's going to shut right in my face, or I guess in my back. And make sure you take out the raptors. Raptors do respawn. They do take quite a bit more damage because these are cyborg raptors. The raptors that are, they have machining parts, so they're by default more tougher, more agile. No, they just do the same thing. They just have a gun that they can shoot you with, heat you up, and they have a nice warm meal, which, everyone deserves a nice warm meal, right? Even the raptors. I may or may not stole that from Austin Powers with the ill-tempered sea bass, I believe, with lasers. I think he said ill-tempered sea bass with lasers. I digress. It's been a long time since I've seen that first Austin Powers movie. So if you're careful right here, you can drop down and get this spiritual invincibility, and then you can just have yourself a good old time here with a minigun or any weapon of your choice, because they can't hurt you. So just unload, and then if you want to use some of the more explosive weapons, the quad missile launcher, all that, don't worry, we're going to get an ammo refill here in a little bit. What does that raptor think? Like, he's shooting at me when Turok's tripping on LSD right now. So, of course, we split the robot in half. You don't really have to kill that thing. There's no really point. And then there's a pulse rifle right here. So if you want to grab that and recharge your energy, you can. Slowest swing ever. Take out all these demons. You don't have to. You can just keep on running. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because, we're Turok. Okay, except for this guy. This guy wants to die. I didn't say it before, but I have a personal vendetta against those demon lords. I do not like them at all. So we're gonna take this dude out, and these weapons you see on pillars, do not jump from them at this height. You're not gonna make that jump. I don't care how far you run off the ledge and then somehow jump off. You're not gonna make it. But if you jump at a little bit higher height, like we are, 1 for money, 1. I forgot what my wife says. 1 for the money, 2 for a show, 3 let's go go go. I think that's what she says. But you get all your powerful weapons right here, except for the alien weapon. That weapon sucks. Exactly, Phil. So that last one might be a little bit scary, but you can most definitely make it. If I can make it, you can make it. And I just tank this by these demons right here. I should most definitely snipe these demons off, but I don't do it. So be very careful. Kill all of them, and then also here I would equip my, maybe not just yet. Yeah, the grenade launcher, and then shoot grenades up there on that ledge, and you can take out those cyborgs beforehand, because they do guard an ultra health, I believe. And like I said, ultra health is very good. Max out that health. I may not need it because I've had tech armor almost the entire level, but but yeah, you can go up there and get that. And the way you lower that ledge to get back up there is the switch down here. You hit the switch, it lowers that section. You run up there really quick, beeline it, get up there, and then it'll raise and turn around, and then you can jump right across. And then the red robots have miniguns, the yellow goldish robots have rocket launchers. So when you kill the red robot, they have a chance of leaving some minigun ammo. If you kill the yellow ones, they have a chance for leaving behind. There is a chance, there's a greater than 1% chance that you'll get something back. These turrets, you can shoot them down, but I'm just going to choose to run. Or I just lose 1 armor, then lose, like, say, 10 or 15. this effect where the things just magically drop down. I don't know why. It still makes me smile. I don't know what it is about that, but that's just something I really like. So right here, what I could do is I could have used the explosive shells to take out these aliens, but I'm choosing to do it the hard way. And then you could take out these turrets, and the most optimized play to do here is to just run through here. You're not going to take that much damage, but I'm choosing just to do it. But you can totally just run through this part. You don't have to kill everything in sight. Probably save some ammo, because we're already at the end of the level. So once we get through here, we can take out these turrets. We're going to get to a waterfall that we're going to jump down, and there'll be a cyborg that's guarding the exit, and then that's it. This is level 7 of Lost Land. It's very unique because you go through it like a desert level with lava, and then you get to this fortress, which I assume is the outside of the campaigner's fortress. Jump down here. I'm sorry, there's 3 cyborgs. There's 2 right here, and then there's 1 right there. And the thing about these cyborgs is regular ammo is not going to hurt these things. So unless it goes boom or it has a pulse rifle ammo, you're not going to kill it. I don't think particle accelerator will kill it either. So be very careful. I lost a lot of health right there, or armor, I guess. And since there's rockets all right here, you can switch your quad missile launcher, hindsight's 2020, and kill those things really easy. I mean, you have more than enough rockets right there to refill your ammo. What, like once and a half over? So I'm gonna switch my quad missile launcher. I'm gonna take this guy out. I think he takes like 2 shots, so I should most definitely take him out. And then he drops rockets, so look at that, I got all my ammo back. And so we're gonna go ahead and that'd be end of the Lost Land. So now all we have left is level 8, the final confrontation. So I'm gonna save, and I'll catch you on the next part, guys. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.